I've been talking about pre-competition routines, how to get yourself ready. And I've talked a bit about what to do as you're going into the ring, the attitude you're going to have as you're going in and when you first start off, because that's a key opportunity to utilize that time to put yourself in a great mental state for performance. But to backtrack a little bit, it doesn't start when you're going into the ring. Your mental game, you're setting things up long before that, days and even weeks ahead of time. And you can do a number of different things. You can do that with hypnosis and self hypnosis, tamping down your anxiety, because the more you practice these things, the more natural they're going to come in the moment when they count. When an Olympian goes to perform for the gold medal, they don't start thinking about it right before the event starts. They're thinking about it that morning, the night before, the days before, the weeks before. It's building up. And so it's the same thing with any competition, regardless of what level you're competing at. You want to take advantage and do things. The simple things are make sure you eat right and sleep right. I'm assuming that you're covering all those bases. But there's also preparation time before you perform. Ideally, you're going to be able to at least walk the course and measure things out and get an idea in your mind. You want to be as familiar as you can. I don't like to encourage people to focus too much on the competition, because you really want to be focused on you rather than people you're competing against. Steer away from that. But you might want to know some of the idiosyncrasies of the judges if that's possible. Often your riding instructor, your trainer, is going to have some inside information because chances are they've been doing it a while. And so having the knowledge of what you're in for is a good idea. The other thing is visualization. That's a big part of hypnosis. If you want to use that while you're using a trance, it's more powerful when you do use a trance. Visualizing yourself going through the course, it's almost a necessity. Because look at it this way, the first time you go to a place, you're uncertain and you're going to have more angst and more worry because of the uncertainty. There's a reason why football teams have their players watch game films. You look at a kid in school, the kids that are doing their homework are more prepared and ready for that test than the kids that didn't do their homework. So to just do the basic preparing to set yourself up to gain the knowledge, it's easy to understand, but it's seldom used. People forget about doing it when it comes to riding in a competition. I imagine the highest level Olympic competitors, they're covering all these bases. I'm not talking to them in these videos as much as I'm talking to the riders who aren't doing the things that someone who's doing it at a professional level is going to do. Because, you know, when you're riding professionally, you're reaching for every edge you can get. And so even if you're an amateur and doing it for fun, doing it for blue ribbons, you still want to win. And so why wouldn't you take every advantage and every edge you get, every leg up you can get on your competition? I mean, why wouldn't you? EquestrianHypnoCoach.com.